Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul Acevedo of Windows Central, here with a video review of the Razer Mamba Tournament Edition gaming mouse. I'm using this mouse with the Razer Firefly light-up mouse mat. You can find a review for that at our website, windowscentral.com, as well as here on YouTube. There are two Razer Mamba mice currently available. There's the regular one, which costs $150, and the Tournament Edition here, which retails for $89.99. The differences are that the regular Mamba can be used wirelessly, the Tournament Edition cannot. The USB cable is built right into it. It's a 7-foot braided USB cable. And also the regular Mamba has user selectable resistance for your left and right mouse clicks, which is a pretty fancy feature, but not something that most of us really need. First we'll look at the Mamba itself. You can see it has a rubberized scroll wheel here. It has a really nice texture to it. It's very easy to scroll up and down in small increments, which are defined by the bumps that stick out of it. You can click it in like so. It also can be clicked left and right. This will scroll left and right in programs that support it. A lot of programs don't actually support that very well, unfortunately. But you can also reprogram these functions to other things if you want, for games or whatever. Here we have the DPI selection buttons. You can increase or decrease your DPI, which is really handy for switching between different kinds of applications. Like maybe you want your mouse to move faster when playing a game, and then you want it to go slower when you're browsing the web or whatever. You can do that really easily with the DPI buttons, and of course they can be reprogrammed to other functions. Here we have the back and forward buttons. Very handy for web browsing, but also useful for functions like reloading in games. Below that is a rubber textured area to improve grip. You also have it here on the right hand side. Makes it easy to keep perfect hold of the mouse, and also it feels really good in your hands. This is the most comfortable mouse I've had the pleasure of using. Then over here on the front end of the mouse, interestingly, it's got a couple of grills here. I don't know if these serve a purpose or not. If mice generate heat, I assume they'd be used for venting, but otherwise they don't actually do anything. Cool visual design though. Now the Mamba mice are really nice. One of the things that makes them so special is that they currently have the world's best mouse sensor embedded inside them. It was designed by Pioneer, and Razer has a timed exclusivity agreement on it, so you won't find another mouse with as high quality a sensor as the Mamba and Tournament Edition for quite a while. It's an amazing 16,000 DPI, which is incredibly fast. That's much more than most people will ever need. If you had like a 4K monitor or something where you have just a ton of room to move around and aim in a game with, then I could see that possibly being useful. But most of us are going to want to have it much lower. One good thing is that with the included Razer Synapse software, you can set the DPI to whatever you want. You can set it in increments of 1, which no other mice currently provide. That's an incredible level of precision. And you can set up to 5 presets and then jump between them with the up and down DPI buttons. So you can have slower and faster modes and just very conveniently hop between them. I really like that about it. I should mention, to get the most out of this mouse, you do have to use the Razer Synapse software. It's free software. It will store your profile on the cloud, and that's how you retrieve your profile. It is not stored in the mouse itself, which is a drag, especially given this one is called Tournament Edition. You'd think, well, I'm going to take it to tournaments. I want my profile to travel along with me. Unfortunately, no, unless they have the Razer Synapse software installed, it's not going to travel along with you. Although I understand you can store it on a USB drive, which is pretty silly because, again, that should be stored in the mouse. But the Razer Synapse software itself is actually pretty good. It's easy to use, it's unobtrusive. Again, the only real inconvenience is for people who might want to travel with a mouse, that they'll have to use the Synapse software on another device to retrieve their settings. The Mamba and Mamba Tournament Edition also have high-quality RGB lighting, which Razer calls chroma lighting. You can see I currently have the Firefly and the Mamba TE set to Windows Central colors, but there's a lot more you can do with the colors. Let's look at that. The mouse comes with 5 chroma pattern presets. This is the breathing pattern where it pulses up and down. You can choose 2 different colors for it to switch between. Here's reactive lighting. Just make any mouse click and the mouse will light up. You can also choose how long it stays lit up and what color it will light up with. Spectrum cycling just has it cycle between different colors. That's spectrum cycling. Static just sets it to one color, and of course you can choose what color, and it simply will stay that color. which can still be a pretty cool effect. Here's Wave, in which a wave of color descends down the mouse. Really cool looking, I think. You can also completely configure the lighting so that the different parts of the side here all show whatever colors you want. It's highly customizable, and that would be your custom color setting. So clearly the Mamba Tournament Edition is an extremely high quality gaming mouse. It's incredibly fast and precise. It can be as slow as you want, or as fast as you want actually. And hopping between those settings is quite convenient. It's super comfortable to use. I just can't overstate how good these rubber grips feel, and even the light texture on the top of the mouse feels good to hold. So it is a very well engineered mouse. And the lighting effects are simply beautiful. The Mamba Tournament Edition sells for $90 by default. Amazon currently has it for a little bit less. Then the full Mamba is $150. Remember, the big difference is that one is wireless and the other is not. And the full Mamba also has selectable resistance for your mouse clicks. Even $90 is sort of at the higher end of the gaming mouse spectrum, but again, this is one of the best gaming mice in the world. It's great for doing work with, and it's great for playing games. So if you can afford it, I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. Read our full review at windowscentral.com. Don't miss our review of the Razer Firefly as well. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch. And remember, don't hate, appreciate.